A stroke is a medical emergency that occurs when the blood supply to part of the brain is interrupted or reduced, depriving brain cells of oxygen and nutrients. This can cause brain cell damage or death within minutes. Strokes are the leading cause of serious long-term disability in the United States and the No. 5 killer in the country. They affect more than 800,000 people each year, and the risk of having a stroke increases significantly as you age. In fact, almost 80% of all strokes occur in people over the age of 65. But what's even more alarming is that about 25% of strokes occur in people under the age of 45. So if you fall into this category, it is important to be aware of the warning signs of a stroke, so that you can seek medical attention quickly if necessary. In this video, we will discuss 10 warning signs of stroke every senior must know. If you stay with us until the end, we'll also share one bonus sign that you should never ignore. So make sure to watch the whole video, and do not forget to like and subscribe for future updates. Let's dive right in. No. 1. Sudden numbness or weakness. One of the most common early warning signs of a stroke is numbness or weakness that comes on suddenly, especially on one side of the body. It can affect the face, arm, or leg and may feel like a tingling, prickling, or burning sensation. This is due to damage to the part of the brain that controls movement and sensation. According to the American Stroke Association, the sooner a stroke is treated, the better the chances of recovering fully. Time is brain when it comes to a stroke because every minute that passes, 1.9 million neurons are lost. No. 2. Confusion or trouble speaking. Another warning sign of a stroke is sudden confusion or difficulty speaking. This is because strokes can damage the part of the brain responsible for language and communication. If you or someone you know experiences this symptom, it's essential to seek medical attention immediately. In some cases, this could be a transient ischemic attack, or TIA, also known as a mini-stroke. TIAs are like strokes, but they last only a short time, usually less than an hour. Most TIAs resolve completely, but they're a warning sign that a major stroke may occur. The American Stroke Association estimates that nearly 1 in 3 people who have a TIA will have a stroke within a year, lest they take action to prevent it. No. 3. Dizziness and loss of balance. While it's common for seniors to experience some dizziness or loss of balance as they age, a sudden onset of these symptoms could be a warning sign of a stroke. This is because the inner ear and cerebellum, which is responsible for balance, can be affected by a stroke. If you suddenly feel off balance or dizzy and can't figure out why, it's important to seek medical attention. It could be a stroke or something else causing your symptoms. Number 4. Severe headache. While not everyone who gets a severe headache has a stroke, a sudden, severe headache can be a warning sign that something is wrong. This type of headache is often described as the worst headache of my life and is commonly referred to as the thunderclap headache. If you or someone you know experiences a sudden, severe headache, it's important to seek medical attention immediately. No. 5. Vision problems. Vision problems can be a warning sign of a stroke, especially when they occur in only one eye. This is because strokes can affect the part of the brain that controls vision. If you notice any sudden changes in your vision, such as blurred, double, or loss of vision in one or both eyes, it's important to seek medical attention right away. The sooner you get treatment, the better your chances are of preserving your vision. No. 6. Fatigue. Fatigue itself isn't a warning sign of a stroke, but sudden, unexplained fatigue can be a red flag that something else is going on, especially if it occurs along with other warning signs of a stroke. Fatigue can be a symptom of many different conditions, so it's not always cause for alarm. However, it is important to pay attention to your body and see a doctor if you're feeling tired and experiencing other concerning symptoms. Fatigue could be your body telling you that there's a problem that needs to be addressed. No. 7. Difficulty walking. A stroke can affect coordination and balance, making it difficult or even impossible to walk. This is because the cerebellum and the areas of the brain that control movement can be affected by a stroke. If you or someone you know suddenly has difficulty walking, it's important to seek medical attention right away. It could be a stroke or another condition causing the problem. No. 8. Changes in urination. Incontinence and other changes in urination can be a warning sign of a stroke. This is because strokes can affect the parts of the brain that control bladder function. If you or someone you know suddenly has problems with urination, it's important to seek medical attention. These problems could be caused by a stroke or another condition, and it's important to get a diagnosis and treatment as soon as possible. No. 9. Loss of appetite. While a loss of appetite isn't always cause for concern, sudden and unexplained loss of appetite can be a warning sign of a stroke. This is because strokes can affect the parts of the brain that control hunger and satiety. If you or someone you know has a sudden and unexplained loss of appetite, along with other warning signs of a stroke, it's important to seek medical attention. Number 10. Changes in mood or behavior. A stroke can sometimes affect the part of the brain that controls emotions and behavior, leading to changes in mood or behavior. This could include sudden anxiety, depression, anger, or agitation. In addition, a stroke can also cause confusion and disorientation, which can lead to changes in behavior. If you or someone you know has experienced a sudden change in mood or behavior, it's important to seek medical attention. Bonus sign: pain in the chest. For some people, pain in the chest can be a warning sign of a stroke. This is because strokes can affect the heart and blood vessels, leading to chest pain. However, it's important to note that chest pain is not a common symptom of a stroke, especially in women. Women are more likely to experience atypical symptoms, such as shortness of breath, nausea, lightheadedness, fatigue, and difficulty speaking. So if you or someone you know experiences chest pain, especially in the absence of other warning signs, it's probably not a stroke. Instead, it could be something else, such as heart disease, acid reflux, or anxiety. However, if the chest pain is accompanied by other warning signs of a stroke, it's important to seek medical attention immediately. The bottom line is that no two strokes are alike and anyone can have a stroke, regardless of age. It's important to remember that not everyone will experience all of these symptoms, and some people may only experience one or two. Additionally, some of these symptoms can also be caused by other conditions. Therefore, it's important to seek medical attention if you or someone you know is experiencing any warning signs of a stroke. The faster the condition is treated, the better the outcome is likely to be. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe so you don't miss any of our future videos. We appreciate your support and hope that you've learned something new here today. Take care and see you next time.